the Bitcoin cryptocurrency is a scam. It's going to cost you either time or money. There's no more about the crypto bro or the crypto sister. It's about finding people. I lost a lot. I went all in again into crypto. I give my crypto away when you do that. Not your keys, not your wallet.
Hello, welcome to BitGet Show. I'm your host, Vugar Usi, and today we have a CryptoOG Andress with us, and we're gonna talk.
Are we talking?
You talk a lot, you know, you have this beautiful podcast, which is a #1 live in a competitive platform to BitGet. But I love that you try to talk about like nothing much about crypto and blockchain. You focus on like a people and their stories, and we all love stories.
Yeah.
And I believe that things about the stories. Tell us your story. How did you end up in crypto?
Oh wow, my story. You know, it's quite nice asking the questions. when you get asked the questions, you have to think a little bit more, right? But no, my story. Look, I'm from Colombia, computer engineer, information security diploma, postgraduate. I don't know how they call it. That was a long time ago. That was 2007. I finished that. A long time ago.
Okay, now we know how old you are.
Yeah. So I'll be 14 in 6 months. But I'm from Colombia, from a very hard working class, massive family. Long story short, I moved to the UK when I was 24. I left everything behind. I had my job as a telecommunication engineer. And then I started to work as a cleaner, doing coffees in the UK. I arrived with 300 pounds in my pocket and with a lot of dreams. Fast forward, after 4 years, I started to work as a computer again. I worked for Siemens, Saint-Gobain, Airbus Military. I work for big companies. I fulfill my dreams as an engineer. So my parents were proud that they put me into university, right? But in 2016, I was reading on Facebook this thing called crypto. The Bitcoin cryptocurrency is a scam. And I said, what is this? I studied crypto.
The scam attracted you?
Yeah. No, the word cryptography, and Bitcoin. I said, what is this? So I started to research. I went to but the first thing I watched it was the M-Pesa case of study. You know M-Pesa in Africa? Because in Colombia, I seen what happened to people that don't have bank. My family, my grandma come from the Andes, from a small town, and there was no bank. They had to travel like 2-3 hours to get checks, right? And to pay stuff in the town, they used to still exchanging stuff like fish for tomatoes, for bread in the 90s. It was insane. And the only way they could do like transaction was just picking a phone and somebody have to bring the money. So I know how difficult it was for people that don't have a bank to pay for stuff. I saw M-Pesa, I saw people paying with SMS, electricity in the middle of nowhere. And I said, this is amazing. And also I was sending money to my country from UK to Colombia, and it was expensive. I remember sometimes if I was lucky, I was sending 200 pounds. And then the company, they were taking 20 pounds. It was a lot for me, right? And then I said, let me research. So fast forward, I researched Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, white paper. Wow, what is this? After 5 months thinking, okay, let's buy it. I bought Bitcoin in a platform, 320 pounds per Bitcoin, about $400.
Did you sell them already?
I sold that one, yeah. Yeah. And then fast forward, it's been 8 years, a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and it's been a roller coaster.
I think it's like, that's why we call it cycle, right? Like longer you stay here, more you become aware of the cycle, because everyone is happy, lucky when there's too much money. It's a bull run, but like when things go down, I appreciate people who stick around.
Yeah.
And I've been around for last 7-8 years.
Yeah,
and
CryptoOG.
I don't. Honestly, everyone kind of comes to crypto to make money, but like I already made money. I had a startup, and the way I discovered crypto was like, how can I not lose what I have and how to diversify, where to invest. I went to VC and I discovered like a different angle of crypto. Therefore, like my journey is very different to all these like people who came to trade. I don't know, put $100, become a millionaire.
Yeah,
My journey was like how not to lose the money I have.
wow. I lost a lot. So
But you made a lot. Come on.
so for me it was I make a lot very quick. Not very quick, probably within 2 years. 2016 to 2018. It was good. It could be a lot for some people, it could be nothing for some people. But I came out of my job. That's the first thing. For me it was the financial freedom, right? But then I got greedy. So I was working for this company as a GM, and the company was selling trading bots with API keys.
Okay.
And that was 2017. I started customer. I did a lot in that company. I want to learn. We worked with exchanges back then, API keys. Everybody was getting started. So I helped that company to grow really fast, about 40,000 users within 7 months. It was the bull run of 2017. I made good money. I never had that much money in my life. But then I thought it was because of me. I made the money. It wasn't me. It was a team. It was people. It was community. And then in 2018, my mom died of cancer in that period as well. So it was crypto. Mom died of cancer, me traveling the world, going back and visit her. And then I went all in again into crypto, like focus when she died, I said, let me work. But then in 2019, I lost the track a little bit. I got it to be like, I had enough of the life that I didn't have, like, the purpose was lost for some reason. I had money, made money. Okay, obviously didn't help that my mom died. But then I wasn't feeling the same thing that I feel for crypto in 2019. And I left for a year.
You fell out of love.
I fell off of trading and the
Like, how did you
and the
lose money?
trading. Huh? Because I got carried away of myself, and I had so much information coming to me, and I started to put money here and there really fast. And they were not good tokens, right? Basically, I give my crypto away when you do that. Not your keys, not your wallet. That's how I lost the money. I got ahead of myself. I didn't listen to people. I said I made it so fast, and I lost it so fast. But I think it was good losing it.
Like, what lesson did you learn?
That's not only about making money on trading and just fast. It's about people, networking, and also working with purpose. And I thought it was cliche when people say, just help more people and the money will come. I say, hey, when? For that, and waiting here, there's no coming. But then I went back into crypto because it was the community. I went all into social media. So I worked for 1.5 years only social media with personal brand. That's what I did. Hustler. I had to find a way around. It was COVID. I was doing Instagram. So I grew my personal brand really fast on Instagram. And then in 2021, do you remember Clubhouse?
Yes, there was a sound app where you could just have a
Yeah,
chat.
everybody went crazy. And I was really good at it. But I was like 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours on the rooms. I helped to build a community of nearly 200,000 people as entrepreneurs in Spanish. We have the biggest clubs.
Nice. Apparently, the Clubhouse is still working.
Really? I don't know.
I know people are doing. I think like Twitter Spaces are taking over, but
I don't know. I closed the app.
okay.
Yeah, it was good. I learned a lot, but it was through Clubhouse they started to talk about NFTs in 2021 or 2, I can't remember now. 2021.
And
There was Paris Hilton, Logan Paul talking about these monkeys. And I said, what is this? And then a lot of people started to reach me out about NFTs. And all my old friends from the exchanges, I started to help people with the NFT as a personal brand, the artist. And I started to comment this on my stories on Instagram. And all my OGs from crypto started to reach out. Hey, Andress, you're back in crypto. I say, no, I'm helping this person with his personal brand or her personal brand. Oh, but check this out. Check that out. Can you promote this for me? Can you share the stories? So I start to help friends from the central exchanges with a couple of things. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just helping friends. You see, I wasn't thinking about the money. And then it
They say
became,
you can take the person out of crypto, out of the person out of crypto.
yeah,
You can't take.
I was sucked back right in. But the thing, I like it because the industry changed a lot within 2 years and it became more mature. And the community was, and there were more good companies, you know. For me, it started with the content creation through crypto, and now it's way more than that.
But in the beginning of the conversation, you mentioned that the way you discovered crypto was that Bitcoin is a scam, kind of a news. And there are so many projects, are
Yeah.
rug pulls, I don't know what, pump and dumps, and all this time, people similar, not
Yeah.
like you, but like people who have an influencers or key opinion leaders, no matter
Yeah.
how we call it, who promote, they're like, I'm super bullish in that project, go put your money, things gonna happen. They're affiliated with this project. And more I see in the market that QLs are connected to these scams.
Yeah.
Like, what is your opinion? Like, do you think that because you have a huge audience, like
Yeah.
3 million people, they're they listen to you, even like a 1% does any action, it's a huge audience. Like, where is your responsibility, or where do you think that QL's responsibility come within that crypto ecosystem?
I think it's both ways is the KOL, but also the people that's listening, right? But for me, I think so. Last look, I started as a KOL without knowing what was a KOL. As a KOL without knowing allocations. I started as a KOL. Nobody helped me. Just two friends very close to me. They start to tell me a little bit of tips and there and that. And then I worked as a KOL for 6 months. I didn't get paid. I was just going event after event. You know, I wasn't promoting any project. I was just getting my name out there. Um, and I think so that's why it worked for me because I didn't see the monetary value at the beginning because I lost before and I made money before. I say, this time I'm going to play the long game. So I started as a KOL in the bear market when, at the bottom. So I said, let's go and build because it's coming. The problem with the KOLs that start in the bull market and they make so much money and then they leave for 2 or 3 years and then come back. That's an issue. But I think so also the community and people getting more savvy, more smart. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 years ago it was the Lambo, the watch that was converting, you know, the holidays. But people after what happened 2 years ago, the whole industry collapsed, people become more smart and more people's trying to get more educated, and also the brands and the big companies they understand that it's no more about the crypto bro or the crypto sister. It's about finding people that want to build long relationship with the current projects and with the current companies and help the communities to build up. Those are the ones that are going to succeed forever. That's how I see it. They're going to be bad actors like everywhere else, right? But the ones that are doing the right thing are they going to succeed for many years.
You know, influence and like a media and promotion, it's like a very core in crypto industry.
Mm-hmm.
Almost no project can survive without a good word of mouth, a
Yes.
good promotion. And you have a media company,
Yeah.
right? You are the media.
Yes.
Like, where do you think? Because, in my opinion, one thing is a work, right? As a lawyer, you go
Yeah.
and you defend even a criminal because that's your job. But
Yes.
when you work in a financial industry
Yeah.
and you own a media company and you get to promote things, you, in my opinion, you would want to be on the good side of the thing.
Yes.
And we saw so many projects that has louder noise, but
Yeah.
they don't have a good impact.
Okay.
What is your take on that? Like, why in crypto industry we are so much into who screams louder than actual benefit?
This is something, on my opinion, that right now, when I see a company spending too much money at the beginning, it's a new company, I stay away. I'll tell you why. Look, people right now listen to all the KOLs, but what I'm trying to say is, for me, media is responsible as well. But you also, in my opinion, and with OG Media Group, that's what we have. We don't want to just to get paid just to promote a company and do a PR article in Yahoo News. That's what didn't. That was working 2-3 years ago when the startups and the company they didn't know how to use media in the right way. There is some publication that you can use in PR. They're the biggest one. I probably won't mention all of them, but they don't have the good backlinks within the SEO. But the only way to a company to find all of this, sometimes you have to go through a lot of bad actors like us. We went through a lot of really bad projects that we lost a lot of money. But I think so. Also, media right now is becoming more as a B2B and consultancy side. So the companies, and that's what we do, we don't want to just get paid one off and that's it. We want to help the company to succeed. For us, it's very important. As a media group, we don't want just to get paid X amount of money. We want that project that we take is succeed. That's why we don't take many people. And we don't have clients, we have partners.
Usually on this chair, when I have a guest, they're like investors and they always look to the things from the investment perspective. And I ask them, like, what are the good characteristics you look when you invest? But as you mentioned, your clients, they're your partners and you want them to succeed. But like, how do you choose your client? What are like a good 3 signs that this project can become something?
Okay, it's my whole thing that helped me to decide. That's why you have to get around the smart people. But for me, as a crypto degenerate, I believe people that are in crypto need more solutions still. It's still not that easy using crypto.
It's
right?
very hard.
It's very hard. So for me, I'm very bullish in solutions that help people this year to use crypto in an easier way. Like applications that are ready to go, ready to deploy. I don't want to see the future roadmap for 4 or 5 years. Something is an example. There are a couple of players doing this. If I send you, I don't know, USDT, and you say, okay, send it to me in ERC20, and I made a mistake and I send it to ERC20, it disappear. If there is a solution to bridge that, the money doesn't disappear, that's the kind of solution that I'm looking for. Or for example, there's a project right now that is doing, there's a lot of over transparency on crypto and it's not good. If you go and pay with your Visa card, nobody knows how much you have in the bank. But you pay with your crypto card in Starbucks, people will know how much money you have. It's really bad, especially for security, especially for
it's
people.
recently happened to me. Like we had lunch and like I had to travel, I gave some money to my friend over the wallet for that portion. After 2-3 months, we were just chatting casually again. He was like, hey, like, I just was looking through your wallet and you have X amount of these projects coin. Do you think it's a good idea to invest?
And he was our friend.
And I was like, oh my God, what? Like, I never, like, it's over transparent.
So you see that, or transparency, it was good at the beginning because we have the layer and, we have the I forgot the word in English. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you later. But yeah, all the transactions are recorded, right?
Yeah.
That's not that good now.
I think like it's okay to have transaction recorded, but there should be some gateway that you can take them into private, right?
Yeah.
The same way, I think it should be, we always say, right, the importance of the crypto is that we own the asset.
Yeah.
But now even though we own the asset, we don't own the rights to block that information.
Exactly.
We don't have a consent. It should be consensual that, okay, do I want to share this information with you or not?
So there are a couple of projects that are doing that right now. But there is another problem with staying wallets. Really bad, right? You send your wallet to receive a payment, I don't know, let's split the bill for a restaurant tonight. And then your friend sends you $200 and he just sold a card to somebody that has some connections to the three big nodes, terrorism, money laundering, human trafficking, and then he get his wallet stained. That's bad as well. So that's kind of the solution they're looking for right now. That kind of project that help the people that are ready on crypto, help us. If we become better at our game, there will be more adoption from the new people because we will be able to explain them easy how to come on board. We cannot create the future in one application. We need many applications right now. But if us users understand how to use the technology, that is still quite challenging, even when something comes from out of the blue, ERC 404, and you have to study a lot. But then you have something to show a new user, look, this is what I'm doing. Join, it's easy to understand. Plug and play.
That's cool. I want to take this conversation to a different direction. Like you have like a 3 million followers, a
Yeah.
huge audience. How do you build an audience?
There's a different ways, but there's three components, and it's going to cost you either time or money. So you can do a content creation, becoming viral, but it takes time, and time is money. I have a lot of friends that record and become viral, right? The other one is paying for ads, SEO strategy. This costs money, right? Or the other one is doing collaborations with influencers, with people that's already on the industry, adding value. But the three ones, you require money or time. How I did mine, I grow through influencer marketing in Latin America. I used to have an influencer marketing company, and then I run a lot of giveaways and a lot of collaboration with the influencers in Colombia. That's how I grow. I grow my account not to become an influencer. I grow my account to have a personal brand, a business card. I don't have a business card. My business card is my Instagram account. And I did also B2B behind. I never use the power of my Instagram just to build community. I build it behind scenes. Or you can build, I have a community on another platform, on YouTube, on Twitter. It's up to you. But you have to go for these three parts.
I think like a crypto is all about community these days. And why I'm saying this, because I think crypto is the one of the only industries where you could just have a community
Yeah.
like a meme coins. They don't have product, they don't have utility. All they have is a community,
Yeah.
and there are like a millions and millions and millions circulating around that. What is your take on that, just having a community without a product and making money out of it?
It could work sometimes. I've seen crazy community, right? I've seen people calling Pancho coin, whatever, and then they raise. But then again, we're going back square to zero. What is the utility for the users? There's always going to be the people that jump in at the beginning will win big, but then the people that join the wave at the end, it will lose. So why not find projects that build communities but with real utilization? That's how I see it. And from a content creator point of view, there's a lot of people doing different things. I see many people having content that's really good, but they don't know how to monetize it. They don't know how to build a business behind. They just probably get paid by promos, which is good. But they have a lot of people that have community. They don't have enough community, but they have a big to big connection. There's a lot of hats that you can wear.
And I have one important standpoint, right? We discussed importance of the community, importance of building like business. But like, in your opinion, what is like a strong project, or what defines a strong project to invest in? Like, for example, today you decide to put X amount of your money to a project. What are the main characteristics you will look into?
Well, the technology first, very important. It could be which chain are they building, how scalable it is, right? Tokenomics is very good as well. But I think so the most important is who is the team behind. For me, team is everything. And what is the experience? What are they going? Are the dogs and are there no dogs? For me, team is really important. They have to have experience. They have to be approachable. They have to be on the. You have to see on the events. I think so. That's very important. They have to be very close to the big guys like you, and but more important than that is they have to have a utilization straight away. Or you can gamble and go with a project that doesn't have owners, doesn't have anything, and trying to do it and invest some, and it can be a meme token and go to
The moon.
100x, but then you can lose everything. I played that game many times. I had enough. I tried to do it sustainable, scalable, and over time.
Amazing. Thank you very much for
No,
the
thank you.
talk. Today we are discussing how to identify an amazing project, look into the utility, and make sure that even though we build a community, we don't just fooled by the amount of the community. And I was your host, Bugar Usi.